Hi, I'm Vianne. If you have a friend or a family member who's showing an interest in God or Christianity, then it may be a good time to start a conversation about your faith. But we need to clarify one thing first. You cannot make someone a Christian. Today, let's talk about expectations for when we share our faith. Yes, we should always be prepared to explain our faith and hope in Jesus when asked, and we should be able to do this with gentleness and respect. That means knowing exactly why you believe what you believe. Here's the basic message of the gospel. Because of sin, we are all deserving of an eternity in hell as punishment for breaking God's law. Romans 3:11 says, "There is no one righteous, not even one." The author of this book goes on to say that all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. It is only by the saving grace of Jesus' sacrifice, the fact that he took our punishment for us, that we can be saved from that eternal fate. God's gift of salvation is open to everyone who chooses, but we must choose. Having the conversation is our part. Loving them is our part. Praying for them is our part. Saving them? That's God's part. You cannot get someone to accept Christ. You are not powerful enough to convince anyone's heart to accept Jesus. Only God can draw people to himself. You are only responsible for presenting the gospel as best as you can. Love like Jesus loves. Read the gospels to learn how Jesus treated others. Practice loving others like Jesus did, wholeheartedly and with great mercy and compassion. The people around you may see that love shining like a lamp in a window at night, and, with God's prompting, they'll be attracted to that light, wanting to know more about it. When you are unloving towards others, confess that sin to God and ask for forgiveness. Apologize to those you've harmed and seek their forgiveness too. You are the signpost, the seed planter, the light in the darkness. It's up to God to tug on their heart, and it's up to them to respond by moving toward him or away from him. And if your loved one rejects the gospel, that is not your fault or any failing on your part. Keep praying for them and asking God to open their heart to his truth. Be open to listening to their side and their questions and strive to understand their point of view. If they ask questions you don't have the answer to, don't be afraid to admit that you will need to research more to figure it out. You can even direct them to 412teens.org if you think they might be open to it. We'd love to help answer any questions you may be struggling with. May God grant you bravery and peace as you pray for and talk to your friends and family about the Creator of the universe. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. We answer questions like this every day. So head over to 412teens.org to ask your own spiritual questions.